Okay, so let's take a look at what happened just momentarily. It's almost 2 p.m. here on March 21st. We had a number of meetings this morning in regards to John Wayne Airport, and one of the topics was that there's just too much activity at John Wayne, and because of the increased activity, of which were 446 flights per day departing, we're moving in the near future to over 500 to 600 up to 1,000 departures a day. And one of the problems in regards to this overactivity on a single 5,700 foot runway is that we just had noticed field observation, and this is us looking at the data now, of an incident where a United had to abort and turn around. So what's happening here is this Alaska Air is just landing right here, and this prop is doing runs like this, and what happened is a GA then got on the runway to take off while this Alaska was not off of the runway, and then a United is coming in hot, and because of this GA coming back around, this GA you'll see pop up here taking off, this Alaska still on the runway, that this United had to abort. So here is the GA taking off, this QXE 2116. Here's the Alaska Commercial ASA 506 that came in from Seattle that's not off the runway yet. This is a GAN 9152Q that's doing a runaround here, and this is the inbound United from Denver, UAL1463. So let's watch what happens here. And the problem is that this has created an unsafe environment that should a plane strike a bird or anything happen when you have this much activity, this is a recipe for disaster. So you can see what this is showing is this GA is actually taking off at this point at 48 knots, and this Alaska, probably with 200 souls on board, is still on the end of the runway. This GA is landing here, and this United is coming in hot. So let's watch what happens as these things move through the timeline. The GA gets halfway down the runway where the Alaska is still on the end of the runway. He eventually cuts off the runway. Look how close that goes before he disappears. As this GA is landing here, then it is American that hits 700 feet, almost stalls. These are stalling speeds at 124, and you can see now the United is making the abort on the landing at 700 feet, and then has to increase thrust and then come back around. So this is a near miss. It puts so much stress on the airport, on the pilots. This is unacceptable, and this needs to be reviewed. So please review this video, and we'll be emailing this particular video to the parties, FAA, and to the John Wayne ANO. Thank you.